Hey guys, Rich Bassini here, your YouTube vlogger and creator. Today I want to talk about my iPhone 12 Pro Max and making videos with Filmora 13. So before I get started, I just want to say if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And if you recently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content. You come back for more. And for those who don't know, I've been on this platform since 2013. I love sharing information with you guys. I don't have any merch to sell you, t-shirts or mugs or whatever, but maybe in the near future I like to do that. I hope you guys like the content I put out. I hope you like me as a content creator. And if you do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post the videos, please hit that bell notification icon. Now, ever since I got my iPhone 12 Pro Max here, this is the slate version of it. I got a black cover on, a nice soft rubbery cover to protect it. I also put the protective glass lens there, this glass protector here for the lenses. And of course, I got the protection here for the front of it. Ever since I got this phone, I do a lot of research, and I think I said it in my other videos as well. Whenever you're going to buy something, do a YouTube review. Like, in other words, like before I bought this phone, okay, I would go on YouTube and I would say, listen to, I type in there iPhone 12 Pro Max reviews or whatever. People do unboxing and so on and so forth. I always wanted to hear what people have to say about these phones or anything I buy for that matter. And what really gets me going is when people say, is the iPhone 12 Pro Max good for 2024? Look, I made videos, and I still to this day, I have an iPhone 5S and an iPhone 8. I use them to make videos, I take photos with them, and they're great. They work great. I have no problem with them whatsoever. Matter of fact, they're all refurbished. This one here, this iPhone here, 12 Pro Max, is a refurbished one. I got it. You can get them cheaper on eBay as well, but I went to Micro Center, and over here it's a company, it's an electronic store around here that's really good. They got a pretty good reputation as far as I know, and they've been around for many years. And I bought this here. It was on sale on there, according to their sale, $529. But when you buy the protective glass case, cover and front and this here, it kind of like bumps it up. So let's just say with everything I put in here, $529. Let's say it came to like about $600, which is not too bad. It's 128 gigabytes, and I don't know what the rest of the stuff is. I don't have the specs, but that's what I want to share with you guys. I want to show you how to upload when you're taking pictures. Now, if you're using Filmora 13, I want to show you how it works, because it's not like when I was using iPhone 8 and the iPhone 5S, where when you go in there and it say import from camera or a phone. This is a little different for me anyway. Now, it could be the way my computer's set up, but needless to say, it is what it is, and it works. I can get it to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a still shot of a painting I have in here, and then I'm just going to pan it around in the room over here, well, just like at the wall and the paint and stuff like that. And the whole premise behind it there is just to show you that even though this might, well, in today's market, if you want to call it that, they got the iPhone 16 coming out. I don't know. It seems like Apple's going to be coming out with new phones every year. I think it's crazy. This here, the screen size of this here is a 6.7. I think they said screen size, whatever. And I think they said the new one's going to be 6.8 or 6.9. I was telling my friends and relatives, said, if they make it any bigger, you might as well walk around with a mini iPad next to you, or just carry that around. Don't even bother carrying a phone. This is big. I mean, this is a big phone for me. Think about it. I came from an iPhone 5S and an iPhone 8, and this thing is huge to me. And the only reason why I upgraded it is there's nothing wrong with those other phones. Because some people may say, well, you get with the more modern phone, you get better, bells and whistles. I'm not worried about bells and whistles, folks. To be honest with you, I'm not. I love the Apple product. I know I could have bought different other ones. I have Samsung, Android. I'm an iOS guy. I love Apple products. But my computers and everything I have in here is all HP, and some Logitech webcams I have in here and stuff. But my favorite electronics is Sony. As far as electronic parts, is Sony and Panasonic. For my computer system, everything is all HP, But anyway, who really needs to know about that? So the thing is, I did a lot of watching a lot of reviews, and people tell you, can you use this in today, 2024? Can you use the iPhone 5S? Can you use the iPhone 8? The answer to that is, for me personally, is yes on all of them. I say yes to all of them. And you know something? Even though the technology is getting better and better each time, there is no reason why you can't use an older item or an older iPhone or whatever. In this case, we're doing iPhones to shoot your videos. And I'll tell you why. Yes, the iPhone, with all the new bells and whistles, does play a role in it. But you know what the bottom line is? It's the software, the video editing software. That's what makes a difference. You could have the best cameras in the world. You could take the best pictures and everything, and so on and so forth. But it has a lot to do with the video editing software. Okay, that's my personal take on this. Some people may beg to differ with me, and that's fine. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, this phone takes great photos and it takes great videos. Okay, and I want to share that with you guys. I also have 3 sites. We're going to go to them a little bit here, and I'm going to drop the links to all of them. It's only 3, but they're all Apple sites. And this video basically is being created, or is because of the iPhone 12, and I'm going to share that information with you, and I'm going to show you how you can upload your videos to Filmora 13. The process is a little different for me, okay, and I'll show you when I talk as we go along. Let me put my glasses on here. I'm going to minimize the screen, and I'm going to show you the sites, and I'm going to drop the links to them too. And if you're an iPhone 12 Pro Max owner, this information may be helpful to you, and may not, I don't know, but I already did the video. I already have a video clip already with this here, but you'll see it in the video. It'll be at the end of the video, because I don't want to do it in the beginning, because you might get turned off and say, well, I don't really care about the specs and all that other stuff. But I'm going to give you the site to this. I'm going to also give you the link to this here, the iPhone user guide. And if you're a user of the Pro Max here, I'm gonna show you the user guide here. Okay, so without further ado, you're gonna see this here. You're gonna have the table of contents, and what's nice about this site with the iOS 17. Now, that's what I have right now. I have the latest version. I don't know which one exactly it is. I know there's other numbers after it, but I am using right now. I did download iPhone 17, but it goes down to 14 here. So you could pick whatever one you want out. If you have the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and if you have the iPhone, iOS 14, 15, 16, whatever, you could read up into that there. Okay. Now over here they have the table of contents. Okay. Now when you go over here, you're going to see other stuff here, and you're going to see other phones. You're going to see all the other Apple iPhone products. So you're going to see 11 Pro Max and so on and so forth. Here I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max there, and that's what it is. When you click that on, it takes you to here again. Okay. But what's nice about this here, it's going to show you, your button layout. Okay, it's very basic. It's very basic. Okay, as you can see here, the rear cameras, flash, LiDAR scanner. Get started with the Pro Max, whatever, 12 Pro Max, as you can see here. I will drop the links to this here. Okay, and you can check all this stuff out at your own leisure. Okay, and then if you click over here, it'll take you to the iPhone 13 mini, and so on and so forth. Explore. Folks, when I put these sites out, these websites, or links I share with you, I share with you guys, I'm hoping you get a takeaway from them, and I hope you learn from them. You learn from these here, because first off, what does they say? Reading is knowledge is power, whatever it is they're saying. That saying I'm talking about. The more information you get about a particular item or a product, whatever, the better for you to be informed. Okay, and helps you out when it comes to using and getting used to the functionality of that particular item that you're working with. So I will drop the links to this, the user guide, this here, and this one here for the specs, in case you want to read the specifications on it. Okay, all right. What I want to do now is I want to go to. Let me make myself bigger over here. What do you call it? I'm just going to take a photo in here, all right? And then I'm just going to do a quick scan in here with the video and show you, okay? Now, if you shoot it this way, you're going to get a vertical one. If you do it this way, you're going to get the horizontal. We're going to go with the horizontal, okay? Because the horizontal one, I want you to get the full, full effect of it, okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power on this phone right now. I left it off. It's powered at 100%. It's been charged up to 100%. And we're going to power it on now. And the logo there. And whenever you're getting ready to make videos, folks, take a little clean cotton cloth, whatever, or whatever, lens cleaner, and clean your lenses here. This has got the protection on it. There's a glass on here to protect the lenses. And the same thing applies for the front. I always do that prior to making a video. All right, so I'm okay now. I'm going to power this on here. Put my code in. I'm going to go to camera. And I'm going to do a photo. Okay, I'm going to move this articulating arm down here for a second here. You guys can't see it. It's right over here. There it is. See, it's articulating on with a Logitech Brio. Okay, I'm going to take a picture, just a photo I should say, with this here. I'm going to move it up a little like that, scan it up a little. Oh, actually, I want to go this way. I'm sorry, I want to go horizontal. Okay, and let's see, I want to get this here this way. I want to show you something, guys. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, we got a picture with that. And I'm going to do a little video. Same thing, just go back and forth just to show you with the video quality of it and stuff like that. All right, so, and again, this here is being done with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, just in case you're wondering, okay? Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about, guys. All right, so let's hit the video here. And we're going to shoot this at HD 60, and I'll tell you why I'm going to do it at HD 60. When I did the 4K at 60 frames per second, when I uploaded it to Filmora, it took a little time to upload, which the HD 60, it goes quick, okay? So it does, you could set your phone settings for, what do you call it there, 4K at 60 frames per second. But we're going to do it right now for HD. Okay, so let's just hit this button here and just go like this. Okay. Okay, so now we got our video, we got the photo and the video in here, and how you're going to upload it to Filmora. Let me just get this back up again. You don't need your charging brick here, so we're going to leave that off, but you do need the cable for this, okay? This is the way it works for me anyway. All right, now we're going to plug it in. I have a USB on the front of my HP computer here. I'm going to plug this guy in here. Plugged in. That's why you heard that little audible sound. And now what we're going to do, and we're going to go over here. Now, let me show you something. I'm going to point this out to you guys in case you have a problem. All right, now this is how it's working for me. So hopefully you don't have the same situation. When you come over here, when you hit the import, this pull down arrow, you're going to get import media files, media folder, import from a camera or a phone. Then you're going to have other one, import with instant cutter tool. I don't deal with the other ones, BeatSync, whatever, and import from other apps, Google Drive, OneDrive. I don't use it, but it's good to know, okay? So what you're going to do is, if you go over here like this, normally with the iPhone 8 and the 5S, it works like this. You'll get this message coming up. This is what's going to come up. Now, even though Filmora detected that you have an iPhone attached to it, you click it on, even to see it's like a recycle thing, recycle the thing here. Let's click this here, and you go like this here. It's going to show when you hit the pull down menu. It's going to show Apple iPhone, but you're going to see this here, scanning device. No media files found in this device. There are media files because you see me just shoot the picture with them, right? All right. Now, if this was with the iPhone 8 or the 5S, you would see your photos and your movies right there. It'll be MOV files. You'll see it over there. Okay, in the little window over there where my mouse cursor is moving. But because it's being shot like this here on the iPhone 12 Pro Max, it dumps it in a file over here. Now, if you look over here where my mouse cursor moves, it says Save Files To. See, it'll say C, User Rich, right? App Data Roaming, and so on and so forth. One to share, right? This is where it's going to say. It says Save Files To. Now, here's how you're going to have to get to that. Let's move this out of the way. Matter of fact, let's close it. You're going to go back up here to import, and you're going to go to import media files. You're going to get your file. The drive is going to come up. Your backups of all your data stuff that you backed up. What you're going to do is go over here, and you're going to take this all the way down here, and you're going to see over here it says this PC. Well, my mouse is acting up again. Very sensitive, this mouse. Ugh, drives me crazy. Anyway, where it says this PC, you're going to see it says Apple iPhone. Okay, you're going to click it on. You're going to do internal storage, and then you're going to see this other little folder is going to come up. Now, if you click that on, you're not going to see nothing, but you got to click it on this way. Here are the two files we just did. Okay, this is the movie file because it's got the little film strips on each side, and this is the photo. It's a JPEG. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do one at a time. The last time I tried doing two, it and let me do it, and you got to go back again. It's like, oh no, I got to go back. I know. I tried it the other way. It used to work that way. For some reason, it's not working for me anyway. But there may be a workaround to it. But right now, we're going to do it this way for all argument's sake. And we're going to put this one over here. I think wait, which one did we get there? Oh, we got the photo. Okay, we got to get the movie here. Okay, let's get this one here and put that in there. Click open. You're going to get this here. Download complete. All right. Now, what I love about Filmora is how you can make things look really nice. Now, sure, this is shot on an iPhone 12 Pro Max. You're going to say you probably don't even have to do any alterations with it. You don't have to play around with the photo. You don't have to make it look nice. But if you're a person like me as a YouTube creator, I like to make things look nice. And I like to tweak things, you know. So let's drop this in a timeline. I want to show you what I'm talking about here. Let's drop this in a timeline. And this is that photo. Now, you can see the photo. Let's make this bigger here. Let's make this bigger. There we go. I think I did it twice. Okay, let's... All right, that's as big as it's going to get. Okay. There we go. Oh, it is bigger. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Whoa, I made it a little too big. All right, let's go over here. Let's shrink it down a little here. Oh, this mouse is driving me crazy. I think I have to invest in a new mouse, guys. All right, let's go over here. And we don't need two. We don't need one. Okay. Now, here's the photo. All right. Now, I want to show you something. Let me point something out to you. When you go over here, look what this. You see over here, my mouse cursor is moving. You're not going to see these things, these little icons light up, and I'll tell you why, until you actually click on. This is the photo that we're doing right now. So when you click the photo, you see what you get here? Look, let's do it again. Let's uncheck it. Right now, the only thing that's active is the T and this one over here. The, what do you call it there, for text. Okay? And this one over here. Now, when you click it on, you're going to get this window. It's going to come over here. Let me move over here. You're going to have up here color, mask, AI tools. Okay? Now, up here, on this frame here, you're going to have color match. I'm not going to play around with that. Here you got over here chroma key, portraits, or whatever, and so on and so forth. Remove backgrounds and retain, whatever. But again, we're not going to go crazy with this yet. Now, if you're a person like me, if you don't mind the little black sidebars over here, that's fine. You can leave it. Or if you choose to do so, you want to stretch it out, I wouldn't recommend it. If you did, because it's going to elongate, it's going to make the picture probably look crazy looking. So, but if you do, you see over here the little padlock, click that open. And then when you click it, you're going to see two little square boxes. These are round ones here. And you'll know when it's activated, when it's locked and unlocked, because when it's locked, you don't see the square boxes. When you unlock it, that's when you're going to see them. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to pull it like this here and pull it like this. Okay, whoops, we took right off of here. We don't want that to happen yet. There you go. Okay, it's a little elongated, you know, but I'm just trying to show you that. Just like I said again, this is just for, you know, demo purposes. All right, so now let's go to color. Okay, when you go to color, you're gonna have presets. This is where you could, like, you know, fancy your picture up or whatever. You could do whatever you want with it. You could do it like this here. You could do a blockbuster, I guess it is here. These are all different presets. Let's click it on over here, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of them when you move it down here. You could go like this here, drop that arrow down. And the thing is, you're the one that's going to make, you're going to make that photo to your desires, okay, and how you like it. If you want to make it all black and white, you could do that as well. But let's go through the presets here. You're going to have over here the black and white. This looks like Blockbuster. This is Boost. This is Brighten, which is nice. This is a cool look. Cool Max. Darken, if you want to darken it up. Elegant, gives you that greenish effect. They got a whole bunch of them. They got over here Epic, a little too red for me. Then you got over here Fantasy, Far East, film, what was that, film storm, whatever it is there. Can't see because they cut off the wording. Then you got the jungle, and you got Lomo. You got this one here, TV, Polaroid. Polaroid's not bad. Old film, whatever. And then you got the vignettes. You get different vignettes. See? Look at that. That's the warm one. Okay. I tell you the truth, personally, I like what I like for this one right now. You could go keep it, and then you could put none on there. But if I was to get one, I think I like the. This one's nice too, the Blockbuster one. I just like the look of it. But if you don't want to, you want to experiment on your own, it gives you the opportunity to do that. Okay, you don't have to use these presets. Okay, now over here, when you scroll down over here, you're gonna have exposure. You could brighten it up, you could darken it, whatever. I talked about this in my other videos as well. You could also brighten it. If you want to brighten it up, you could play around with the contrast. So you can make it more darker. Then they got highlight, like that there. You got the highlight there. Anyway, I think you guys got the gist of it. You know, what I'm trying to say is, if your camera wasn't that great, whatever thing you're using, would it be an iPhone or an old video camera or whatever, or an older photo camera, you could really make the picture look nice. You could really make it pop. And if you don't like what it's looking like, come over here to reset. It brings it right back to normal. But if you're happy with it, then leave it alone. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about, it's all in the software. The software is what's going to make it. The phone itself, yes, because it's got the, that's where all the technology is coming from and stuff like that. You take a picture and all that other stuff. It's got good cameras and so on and so forth. Like right now, if I don't want to do anything to this picture, I can just leave it the way it is. I mean, if I wanted to make it sharper, I guess I could do that as well. I could make it sharper if I wanted. Oh, there it is. If I want to sharpen it up, I could really sharpen it up like that. Looks nice. Or you could just leave it the way it was, like that. Well, you don't want blurry, of course, but you could just sharpen it up like that. See. And you could always hit the reset. You could always hit the reset button on the top over here, and you get it back to normal. All right. Now, as far as with the video, let's get that out. Okay. Let's check out now the movie. Click this on. That's where it started. That's where it ended. Okay. And we're gonna get rid of all this. Anytime you got a lot of tracks there, you want to get rid of them. Just hit the little box over here, plus box, and hit delete empty tracks, and it gets rid of all the empty ones, and it'll bring your video clip right on top there. So you don't have to go scrolling up and down, whatever. Okay? All right. Let's check it out now. And I'm panning it slow, like that there. There's no sense of going. And again, this is at HD at 60 frames per second there. Okay? Now, let's say for some reason you didn't like the quality of it. Let's just say for some reason you didn't care for it. I'm going to pause the video. Okay? Let's just say you didn't like it. Let's take it to the beginning. And you say, nah, I don't really like the way it looks and stuff like that. I think it could be a little more better, a little more sharp or whatever. Again, this is where you're going to go. Let's move over here. This is where you're going to go where it says color. And that's the same features work, right? You just go over here. Let's take it to the top. Okay? Here's where you could do all, again, with the presets. You could change them up like that. Whatever you want, and you could do all that. You can make your videos look great. Okay, check this out. That's not too bad. This one here, I like that kind of. That's a nice one. That one is okay. All right, a little too yellowish for me. You got TV here. You got that one. Polaroid, old film, and you can make it old. Vignette, they get different vignette ones here. Alright. That's too orangey for me. And once you get that desired look, then you're gonna, process it, you're gonna, save it. And that's how it's gonna look. If you don't want it, again, you could go like that, just hit none, or again, you can go to the bottom. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. Let's just say the picture wasn't 100%. Let's say it was a little on a blurry side, whatever. And you want to make sure you want to sharpen it up a little for whatever reason. You could just go to over here, hit the sharpen tool. You could sharpen it up. I mean, how much clarity can you get in here, folks? That's what I said with the video editing software. if you have all the technology, you can make it look good. Okay, I know there may be people out there that beg to differ, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but just putting it out there, guys. I'm just sharing it with you guys. Okay, so that's all I have for you right now. I will drop the links. I'm also going to drop the link to Filmora 13. So I don't know if you're going to get the new version when you download it, whatever. But I will drop the link. That will be at the end of the video as well. It'll be in the comment section. Okay, for Filmora 13. Now, if anytime, and that's another thing too. Anytime you want to find out what version you're using, go to Help. Okay, and go over here to About, and it'll tell you right here. This is the new version, 13.3.8. Okay, and that's what you're gonna get. You know, I don't know if you're gonna get this newer one. You probably will. I would assume you will get it. But the last time I did something like that, a new version came out, and I didn't get it right away. You know, but eventually it came along, because like every time I opened up video editing software, then you get that little, you know, what do you call it there? That little message that comes up. As a matter of fact, let me show you that message that came up over here. Let me just pause this for a second. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to show you. Yeah, this is what came up. Check this out. As you can see here, I always like to make screenshots because I like to know what new bells and whistles are going to add to it. But check this out. Again, Filmora 13 and new features. Okay, and it says on the Unleash Creativity with 100 new filters and advanced camera LUTs curated by the color grading experts to enhance your editing experience. 2. Introduced a new logo reveal function to customize brand logo videos according to the individual preferences. Optimize multi-audio and video synchronization for quickly aligning multiple cameras and video clips. Expanded text editing capabilities with additional 3D text attributes. Faster and font and positioning and easier switching of presets. Then it goes on to say here, added a player rulers and user guides, to facilitate the layout of different frames and video content. Optimized automatic backup logic for faster backups and increased storage space. You may find it by clicking menu bar file project backups, and then number 7, the last one, is expand all AI generated music with more adjustment options, providing greater freedom in AI music creation. So that's the newer version that came up. Okay, just to throw it out there. I love saving those. I saved a whole bunch of them every time they came out. I did, because I always wanted to know, you know, what new features they're adding to it. You know what I'm saying? Because rather than just saying, "Oh, okay, I see it," then you just hit the thing. You don't want. Some people may read it, may not. They're not interested. You know, it might just hit the install button and go off and do some other work on their computer. But I always like to say these things for this type of for reference. You know. All right. Now listen, guys. That's all I have right now. Let me make myself bigger here. And I just want to say to all of you again out there who follow me on this YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to check out my videos. Again, if you like the content they put out, hopefully you like me as a content creator. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated to when I post new videos, please hit the bell notification icon. This is Rich Bassini signing off. I'll talk to you guys the next time. Take care, and bye-bye for now.